everyone, it's the Power Couple, and today I will be discussing of all the new promos, so illusion, determination, passion, and reunion that were recently released to us. So without further ado, let's get started. So we start off on a normal school day with Marinette, Alia, Nino, and Adrian just grabbing lunch, and then we are introduced to Lila for the first time, if she isn't introduced in episode 4, Jubilation. And Marinette, I don't know what she is doing here, but she looks mad. We then see Nino literally grab Adrian and run away with him from what I assume Lila, and then she just starts chasing them for some reason. And then they go into the boiler room to discuss something. And then Nino has this whole plan of I have no idea, but it has to do something with Gabriel and his akumatized form, the Collector. Maybe he's trying to convince Adrian that he needs to get his father angry enough for him to be akumatized so Ladybug and Cat Noir can have a chance in tracking Monarch down. But of course, Lila just had to sneak in and overhear their conversation. Nino is then calling Adrian as he slips off his alliance ring, probably to see if he did what he asked. And then Adrian just slowly walks up, so nervously, innocently to his father. He creaks the door open a bit, and he's just seeing his father coughing, collapsing to the ground. I don't know if this is the effects of the cataclysm he got back in episode 3, perhaps and most likely, but it must be difficult for Adrian to see him that way considering he just lost his mother not too long ago. We then see Pollen in her little cage, and it's clear that it'll be her power that'll be used, and it is shown as Monarch is using the power of Venom, probably to paralyze either Ladybug or Cat Noir. And then we see them just standing their ground looking around, probably where could the villain be? And then we see the Collector jump through a portal, so the power of the horse Miraculous, but Ladybug's yo-yo just misses him. And then the promo cuts off. So let us move on to determination. So we begin this promo with the mayor of Paris, Andre, looking at a statue which apparently happens to be Vesperia, and then he covers it up. And he's probably angry because Vesperia just replaced Queen Bee, which is his daughter Chloe. And then he takes what appears to be a notebook with the cover of all the superheroes from Veronique, and I apologize if I butchered that name, I think I did. And then she just gets upset, and probably that's why she's getting akumatized. And then we see Marinette and Adrian, and Marinette is pointing over to Kagami and Luca, who are running away from them, and they chase after them. But then, surprise, surprise, Luca happens to press the red button. And then all the doors close in on Marinette and Adrian, leaving them together, alone, in a room. And then we see Ladybug and Cat Noir start the fight against the superheroes, but they are obviously made of wax, because they're wax statues. And we also see Stomp, so it is clear that Stomp's power, which is determination, will be used in this episode. And then we see whatever her supervillain name is, with all of the superheroes, again they're statues, but this time it includes Bunnix and the teenage Bunnix. And then she's just ordering them to, what I assume, get Ladybug and Cat Noir's Miraculous, or just simply defeat them. And since that's the end of that promo, let's move on to Passion, episode 7. So we start with Natalie checking up on Adrian, who appears to be out of bed, and then she just stops his alarm clock, and it's saying 7:02 a.m. And then we go to see the Agreste kitchen, and for some very strange reason, Gabriel is actually cooking, and with his son, for like the first time I've ever seen this show. And that's talking since 2015, so 7 years. The whole time this show has been running, this is the first time I've seen the kitchen and seen Gabriel and Adrian bond. Gabriel is actually making some efforts. I'm enjoying this. And then we see Adrian eating a banana with utensils. Very strange in my opinion, and you obviously have the option to disagree with me, and I will respect you. In my opinion, I guess the rich are just different. Or Gabriel was very strict on how Adrian should eat a banana. And then he just runs out, probably because he realizes he might be late for school. And then Natalie and Gabriel just stand and sit there as proud parents, I guess. I don't really know how to put this into words, actually. But maybe they realize the boy's in love. And then Natalie does her karate move and just pins Gabriel to the table this time instead of floor, which is very funny. And then we see Emily, and Gabriel's obviously talking to her, and Natalie's coming towards him so she can willingly be akumatized. And then we see Gabriel touch, I think, Kalki, but then he touches the ring of the goat. So sad I can't say Miraculous of the goat anymore. But anyway, so maybe he touches two of them, but who knows. And then we see Ladybug and Cat Noir just jumping through Paris while they're trying to catch Time Tagger, actually. And I'm just screaming, oh no, not this dude again. He was so tough to defeat the first time. What's gonna happen this time? But what is interesting, though, is how we see Ladybug and Cat Noir. It's as if you were looking at through one of those, like, small things they have on rifles, actually, to narrow down the point. Maybe this is Natalie, and she's using the power of the goat, since it does grant the power to make whatever object you want. Maybe the object she wants is, unfortunately, a gun. Cat Noir then protects Ladybug and cataclysms what I assume to be the shot of Natalie's gun. Although I don't know why Ladybug is reacting like that. And then we see the return of Mr. Bug and Lady Noir, and they are trying not to get crushed by a car or probably anything else. Then we just see them team up, probably to create a strategy plan. But then we cut back to Natalie, and she is looking at a message from Emily recorded to her phone. And she looks pretty sad about this, probably because she misses Emily. Now let's move on to our last promo of the day of reunion. So we start in the Louvre Museum, and surprisingly, all of the couples are there. So Julika and Rose, Nathaniel and Mark, Adrian and Marinette, Alia and Nino, and Milen and Ivan. They're just passing photos around, and they appear to be of Alex. One of them is with her, probably of the first aeroplanes back then. Maybe she even sees the Hindenburg. And then she also meets the Three Musketeers. But then for some strange reason, Marina and Alia just leave, and Adrian is looking quite confused, probably questioning himself, where is the love of my life going? We then see Marinette and Alia in some sort of exhibition room, I'm not quite sure, and Alia is just giving her the thumbs up, probably for some sort of operation they planned. And then we see Marinette take off her Kwagatama and tap the little symbol of the Guardians on the statue, and then the magic is activated, which is very impressive. And then we see what I assume all of the former past ladybugs, and it's a lot of them. So the legacy clearly is huge of the Ladybug Miraculous, and hopefully we'll be able to discover that in this episode. We then see Ladybug and Cat Noir fight against the Pharaoh, and things are clearly not going the way they would hope to be. Perhaps Alex's older brother was akumatized because he's jealous of his little sister getting a Miraculous and getting all the attention of the world when he made a thrilling discovery before, and no one cared a damn about him, not even his own father. And I can definitely relate, since I'm the oldest sibling, so the oldest sister with two younger brothers. Anyway, it also appears he will be given the power of shelter from the Turtle Miraculous, or Turtle Ring I should say. But then the Joan of Arc shows up in the museum, probably to help the younger version of Ladybug. I wonder what her advice will be to her, though. And then Ladybug just comes running in with her, probably to stop Cat Noir with whatever he's doing. And then Joan goes to attack, but then she literally goes right through Pharaoh because she's a ghost. She can't really fight a living person if she's a ghost or a memory. And then the promo cuts off. Well, that's all I mostly have to say for these promos, guys. But I do have to add that I am really excited for these episodes. They do show promising thrill, excitement, screams, tears that we will be getting. And we're not even halfway through the season yet. I'm very deeply excited. Well, anyway, those were just my opinions, but now I'd like to hear yours. You can leave them down in the comments section below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe button, and I send my infinite love to you all. And don't forget, Jubilation will be airing today in a few hours. For Canada, however, the Eastern time is 6:30 p.m. and the Western time is 4:30 p.m. And for Brazil, of course, 7:30 p.m. My analysis for Jubilation will be going up tomorrow or either Wednesday. Preferably tomorrow, though. I'll see you all again next time. Bye!